What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and we talk about diesel stuff all the time, right? And I see the are we past 10 seconds yet? Yeah, I see the ass clowns in my comments, the dick riders, the swinging from the ball sack of the California Air Resource Board people in my comments all the time, talking about you're full of shit. Diesel trucks don't fail with 30 or 40 or 50,000 miles on them. Oh yeah? Roll it.
All right, 2024 Duramax, 44,000 miles on the clock. Of all people for it to happen to, it's gonna be me. Does the EPA need any more proof of how trash these emission systems are? I have 44,000 miles and I have to take a brand new truck in for service. Here's your sign. It's time to fix this nonsense climate bull crap. This is a scam.
So yeah, they do, and regularly. And this is why right to repair and the ability to remove that shit off your truck to have it reliable, something that you've paid over $100,000 for, is important. I got that video from Corey, so shout out to him. But we're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway that we have going on the channel right now. We have the Dodge Durango Hellcat and the Ram TRX. It's up in a combo pack. So basically right now, anything they pick up on the site at tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com has the multiplier next to it. So if you pick up a scan tool, we have the physical scan tool, the Bluetooth scan tool, and the Apple CarPlay device, which will get you wireless CarPlay if you have a vehicle that doesn't already have wireless CarPlay. It's pretty dope. And you get in, and it gives you entries to get in on both vehicles at that rate that's posted. We also have it up where you can go to tk'sgarage.com. Both links will be in the description. You can pick up a hat like this, a shirt, something like that, and that'll get you in at $1 per one entry. And the wallpaper packs are up over there as well with the massive extra entries. If you want to get in on it, they will be running between now and July 21st before we close it out. So make sure that you get in at the best rate. I think these are the highest extra entries we've posted, and you get to get a tool or a cool product that you could actually use, like an ODB scan tool. So you can clear codes on your vehicle and make sure your vehicle's ready for smog. If you live in one of those dumbass states that do that, these will do that for you. So definitely go check it out. Links in the description down below. All right, so this diesel shit be driving me nuts, man. I mean, it's so funny because, we see that the EPA is pushing out to permanently end deratements. Like, they're going to basically make it where, and as you saw in that video at the beginning, you have X amount of miles before your vehicle is limited to 65 miles an hour. That is absolutely friggin' insane. Could you imagine you're a farmer, maybe you transport cars for a living, maybe you tow shit to the farmer's market, maybe you're picking up salvage cars and going back and forth from, Copart, or, you're whatever you're doing with your truck. You're doing actual work. Could you imagine this shit kicks in and now, like, you can't work, your money, you can't make the money, you can't feed your family, all because of this arbitrary bullshit system that isn't proven to make it any better than a deleted system that's tuned properly. The facts are facts. The studies are out there. I'm not just pulling this out of my ass when I say it. Facts are facts. A deleted diesel truck that is tuned properly will put out less NOx and less emissions than one that has all of this shit on it. Not to mention, it's better on the environment because the vehicle is going to use less diesel and it's going to last longer, meaning you're not having bodies and other toxic materials that have to be broken down and put into the environment when these trucks fail. I mean, I always love the retardedness of the libtards. That's why I think that word's a thing, right? The liberal retards. Let me tell you why. Like California, doing this shit with the tires. Cool. So now you're going to get tires that only last like 20 something thousand miles instead of tires that last, 50 or 60,000 miles, right? Because I saw it's only performance tires, TK. Shut the fuck up. No, they're literally trying to limit a bunch of aftermarket tires, not just Michelin Pilot Super Sports, okay? They're also trying to limit other ones. And when you do that, what does that mean? Well, if you have a tire that only lasts 20 something thousand miles, well, fuck. Now you got to buy more tires, which does what? Puts more shit into the environment. The common sense of these people that come up with these rules and this arbitrary shit is hilarious. It always, again, comes down to this: money and power. It's never about the environment. I will tell you that until I am fucking dead. It is never about the environment. They do not give a shit about the air or the water, period. Miss me with that shit. So when I see this and I see the stuff like Corey and some of these other guys are doing in terms of, diesel freedom, I think it's important. I think now is a time where we have an opportunity to actually make a permanent change and make sure that this never happens again. And that can be done by calling your U.S. senators, pushing this shit to get the Diesel Truck Liberation Act done, pushing to get this Congressional Review Act through Congress, which would eliminate all of California's waivers, would end smog checks and all this other bullshit, and let us get back to doing business in America. Because here's what happened. It's not just about my personal truck, your homeboy's personal truck. It's not just about that. Semi-trucks, farm equipment, all kinds of shit, boats, all of the shit that have different diesel engines are going to be less cost in maintenance, less cost in repairs, less cost to run them, which means less cost when they're delivering goods and services, which means better for the economy and more money in your pocket. It's common sense. And I get the other people in my comments that are like, nothing's going to fucking change, TK, they ain't done shit. And they actually have done a ton already. And the momentum is swinging our way. This isn't rocket science here. You got to take the wins as you get them, right? Completely removing derailments, huge win. Take it. They get rid of the knock sensors or whatever next. Cool. Bang. It's another step to where it is that we need to be. The right to repair, when the EPA comes out, and what I'm hearing the most right now is they're pushing this useful life exemption. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong in 2 weeks when they come out with this shit. But I'm willing to bet they're going to come out with this useful life exemption. And when your emission system on your truck, your tractor, your boat, whatever the fuck it is, gets to useful life and it fails and you can't go get the parts to fix it, you'll legally be able to remove that shit off your vehicle. And it's common sense. Asking somebody to put a $30,000 emissions component on a truck that's worth, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 from 2012 or 2014 is fucking asinine. Asking somebody who has a 2020, say Duramax, right? The DEF system completely fails and GM wants, 25, 30 grand to put a new system in that truck. Hell no. Delete it, repair it, remove it, make it reliable, get a proper tune, you're good to go. I don't see how this is a problem. And I think we're going to see that from the EPA here sooner rather than later. Anyways, I wanted to do this video because I saw this post on Instagram from Corey when I saw this, and I was like, I got to share this because that's the biggest thing I see in the comments all the time from these fucking retards that will come in here and be like, Oh, that's bullshit, TK. Oh, that's bullshit. That doesn't actually happen. The trucks that don't have that many miles, they don't really fail like that. What you got to say now? Huh? Yeah, nothing. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I think we're going to get this useful life exemption pretty quickly. And I think it's going to be in the spirit of what President Trump wants, which is never, ever prosecute anybody ever again for repairing. Notice I said the word repair because it's a repair. You're fixing some bullshit on your diesel. Anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.